morning and welcome into Gourmet Holiday. Jane Brown and Rachel Bozing here with you for 4 big hours of gourmet treats and sweets and meats and all kinds of good things to eat. And as Rachel alluded to prior to the break, this does have a lot of history behind it. The Everton Toffee 5 4-ounce bags of the butter toffee pretzels is our focus next. $16.98 the price. 3 easy pays of $5.66 on your credit card to get them home. We have 3 choices for you in terms of what you can place your order for. You can get all 5 in the original. You can get all 5 in the pecan, or you can get the combo. That's going to give you 3 of the salt, sweet, caramel sweet salt, right?
It's the original.
Original.
And then the pecan.
And then
Yep.
2 of the pecan.
Yeah.
Serena Scanzillo is here with us to talk about Everton
Hey, everyone.
Toffee. And basically, the story goes back to
250 years ago,
Right.
1753. And I absolutely love the flavor. And why? Because we're still making it in small batches in copper kettles, friends. So our inspired founder, Molly Bushell, over 250 years ago, was out of Everton, England, and started using her copper kettles to stir these vats of creamy, luxurious butter toffee, and started attracting the likes of Charles Dickens and Queen Victoria. And now, all of these years later, we are able to enjoy this super fun, truly an excuse to indulge treat that has so much versatility and really just unrivaled flavors.
Well, look at those little pretzels, and why not just drip them in this amazing toffee? The
Right.
flavor is incredible.
Yes.
So let's go
Let's run through
each
'em.
one of the flavors if we could.
Yeah, so today we kept it really simple for friends at home. We have our pecan, our toasted pecan, and our original. So let's start with the original. So that is our mouth-watering decadence. So we have our luxurious butter toffee. It's creamy, smooth, really, really lovely, paired with that salty crunch of the pretzel. We take our pretzels and hand dip it in that smooth, creamy toffee, and then you get that salty, sweet crunch, not too salty, not too sweet, and it's just truly, truly, truly special.
Look at
And
that.
again, these are artesian.
All
right?
all the holes are filled with that delicious toffee, and it's
Love it.
not the break your teeth or stick to your
No.
teeth type. It's just really flavorful. I
Right.
love the juxtaposition between the saltiness of the pretzel and then the sweet.
Yes.
And then we move over to the pecan.
toasted pecan.
Pecan or pecan,
I've
depending
always
on
said
where you're
pecan,
from.
but to each their own. So in all of our nut varietals, we're actually hand rolling them in pieces of nuts. So we start by toasting the pecans. You can actually see here that there's a piece of that pecan right there. We toast the pecan to get that rich nutty flavor. And then we hand dip it in that rich butter toffee. And then we're actually hand rolling it in pieces of pecans. So you're getting just like this really beautiful process. And that's like when you think of something that's artesian, there's normally a process behind it, right? So
yeah.
that's really what we've perfected here. And if you're a pecan pie lover, or if you love that nut, like this is where you land.
So our pecan or pecan is the last call if you want that choice. If you want the all original, you can ask about that. And then the combo again gets you a combination of the pecan and the original.
It's
like
5
skipping
bags.
through.
It's 5 bags.
It's 5 bags for $16.
Okay, is that to
Totally.
skip through the
That
English
is
countryside?
that is me skipping through and getting, yes, the pretzels with the
Awesome.
toffee.
I love
that
it.
is like everything.
It's everything. And it has like
still
such
resealable bags to keep them fresh.
Yes. And also on the bags, there's our Everton Toffee story that, Rachel, I know you love, the Charles Dickens and Queen Victoria. It's all here for you in this beautiful little outline story. So as you're indulging and kind of being taken back in time and enjoying this sweet, salty crunch, you can get a little bit of history and who we are.
Jane, so my favorite story, Gina, my favorite story is that I just imagine Queen Victoria riding by on a horse, seeing Molly with a kettle,
Yep.
stirring and going, I need to have whatever she's
that is.
making.
Those sweet aromatic flavors just going through the cobblestone
It reminds
streets.
me of every cartoon with Pepe Le Pew and the flavors kind of
Yes,
like
the
wafting through the air.
fragrance,
You
yes.
can always see the little vapor trail, and then all the people in the neighboring towns
Are
come
following
through.
it. Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love how they're showing this beautiful Valentine's Day
pretty.
cake. Look at this. And they made it really easy. They just put a little dollop of whipped cream and then stuck one of our Everton pretzels on top. It's
Well, wait,
so
talk
easy.
about the bacon-loaded thing right right
This
in
is
front of you.
wild right
That is
here. I
wild.
came over here and took a picture of it right away.
What is
So now we have a bacon-topped cheesecake with the pecans, like actual pieces of pecans, and then we have our pecan toffee pretzel on top. So
you can always
this
make a
is
dip
next
out of that.
level.
Yeah,
This is
that is next
beautiful.
level,
And
for sure.
like I had mentioned before, like this is something that's really versatile. So if you love cooking with confections and fun treats like this could really be fun if you are planning for a little
Chop it
Valentine's
up
Day
and
bar.
make it your
crust.
for your
Put it on your
cheesecake or whatever.
parfaits.
Right.
You can
Ice cream.
chop it up and put them in your protein shakes in the morning.
Okay.
You can
Or
pretend.
put them on top of your ice cream because
Yes.
you've done such a good
Yeah,
job
yeah.
of making smart
Being so
swaps.
good.
Yeah, I
and
love
a
it.
couple of pieces, like if you think about it, you know,
All you need
can
is a
have
fork.
like a couple pieces, just a little something sweet at the end of that meal,
Exactly.
and it's
Yes.
so satiating.
Yeah, I love a little something sweet. I
too.
love my cake. Let's not get that twisted. But I want something a little sweet. Perfect, right? They come in the resealable bags. They're shelf life 1 year, unopened, and then opened about 2 or 3 weeks. So again, if you want to grab one or two,
$16.98
What?
for 5 bags.
wild.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's $3 and change a bag. You can't even buy a candy bar at the local place that you go get your gas for $3.39.
Exactly.
Let alone a whole bag of stuff.
Yep.
Imagine going to the airport and trying to buy one of these bags.
No.
You know when you go to the airport,
airport,
it would
how
be
about just the movie
$12.
theater? Oh my gosh.
You're like, what?
I actually was just in the airport and I spent like $8 for a water.
Right.
I was
and
like,
you do it because
what is
we're
hap-
desperate.
We're
But you can
desperate.
take your own
You're
snack.
getting on an 8-hour flight. You need
You get to
something.
the movie theater, all of a sudden, now you just had your dinner, you had dessert, but now you got to eat something from
do.
that concession
Yes.
stand
You do.
and pay $20 for it.
This is a
Um,
pantry
This
stalker.
is a pantry stalker
Please
for sure.
grab,
And we
yes.
do, speaking of pantry stalker, we don't offer this with auto delivery. So the only way to get more is to place your item number twice, you know, get a couple of these bags, sets, so that you've got them on hand. And, you know, when the kiddos are getting ready to go back to college, send them off with a couple.
Totally.
Or if they're home, this is a great little snack or, you know, after a heavy meal, kind of a finisher as well. 1,000 orders now placed, and 94163 is your item number. $16.98. Serena, thank you
Love
so
it.
much.
So good to see you.
Nice
Thanks,
to
Serena.
have you with us.
That's hilarious. It's $3 and is my math right? Like
$3.40
a bag.
$3.40.
What in the world? Oh, roar!